Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stress to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. We'll get to see early on here how coaches' focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
And if they heed their coach's words and really commit to finding the best shot possible each time down, I think they'll be fine.
Teamwork is the secret here. I mean, if they're going to achieve that goal of shooting a high percentage from the floor, they can't do it as individuals.
Shots good by Middleton.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Back to Bradley. And it's blocked. Here's Monroe. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Great hustle to turn the blocked shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
It's Bradley on the wing. Sullinger the screen. 5 on the clock. Parker with the steal. And here they go. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Spates.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
A nice shot by Howard.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's sent back by Howard.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Right side Bradley. Howard dishes to Thomas. Picked away. Inside, here's Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
That's good from Parker. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Thomas. And that one's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Parker left side. Pass to Mr. Clutch. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 7. Screen by Howard. Thomas passes to Bradley. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
From deep. No good from Mr. Clutch.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Nails it from the high post. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Sullinger, no good. Parker outside. He dishes it to Monroe. The pass to Mr. Clutch. He kicks it to Spates. Shot clock at 6. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And the foul called on Freak. Thomas goes in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Thomas got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Sullinger with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Bradley can't get it to go.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Good on the shot.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And now, your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys their offense needed to run through Mr. Clutch. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Thomas, plenty of space. Boston again missing.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Now, here's Thomas, following the miss by Freak, and the foul. Hold on, Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smart's checked in for Milwaukee. Celtics trail by 3. On the floor for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Howard in at the 5. Now, here's Howard. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Parker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Parker's got 5 now.
Excellent. Work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And they get it back. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Here's Thomas. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thomas got the game tied up here for Boston.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.